128 Civics Questions for US Citizenship Interview. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one.
One of the writers of the Federalist Papers.
What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Any citizen can vote.
Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who elects U.S. Senators? Citizens from their state. Why is the Declaration of Independence important?
It says all people are created equal.
What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. To find the governor of your state, please visit. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Who is one of your state's U.S. Senators now? Answers will vary. To find your state's U.S. Senators, please visit. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance.
Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States.
Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. What are three rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. The Civil War had many important events. Name one.
Lincoln was assassinated.
Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. To find your U.S. representative, please visit When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. To find the capital of your state, please visit. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. How many senators does each state have? 2. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.